Where the fuck you been?
With you. All right, we are
Welcome.
the Sisters with No Misters. It's going to take me a second to give them. Sisters with No Misters. Here we are.
Round two.
Round two. All right, so there was a mishap.
No,
we didn't forget you.
We've been full. We've been full. We had my B-Day,
yes,
which it's
not
narrowed down. It's no
one.
longer a birthday month or a birthday week. But it is sort of a birthday weekend. Mm-hmm. So we had that, and I was given that time off for good behavior, right? I got my birthday week off for good behavior.
Yes.
So I didn't have to edit or anything. And to tell you the truth, I got a JOB, and I think I was feeling the pressure and was just taking that time off.
Yeah.
The next weekend,
okay,
you dragged me where?
Florida Man Games.
Yes.
Round two. Oh, wait.
It is round
Florida
two.
Man Games.
Oh, yeah, I should have worn my shirt.
So we are OGs to the Florida Man Games, and so they would miss us if we're not there.
We did the first year, had super lot of fun.
And got pictures taken everywhere.
It was great.
Because we had our Straight Outta Publix t-shirts, and we had our chicken wings.
I'm going to have to put the website up. I'll have to do it.
Oh my God, it's Yaya makes chicken wings on Etsy. And we had our chicken nuggets, earrings, and our chicken wing necklaces. The same, I don't know if you go on TikTok and see, oh my God, it's Wix. He does all the Florida stuff. He was he's narrator, or what is it, commentator?
Yes.
The first year and the second year. And he actually they gave him a chicken wing necklace last year, and it was just all the rage.
Yes. And he wears it on his channel. And
yeah.
So they've made more, and they sold a poop load.
Yeah.
It was I don't know. You know what? They should have sold it by the dozen.
Oh, that would be fun.
They should have
a meal combo.
OMG, I swear to God, you're going to have to get on
that. You should have a combo pack with the earrings, and they even have the croc nuggets.
Because they make, is it nugget earrings?
Nugget earrings.
And the wing necklace and nugget for Crocs.
Yeah. And those sell the most, they said. But I'm telling you right now, they sold a lot of, and these are hefty. It's not really, it's got a little bit of weight to it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It looks so real. One guy asked if it was real. And I said, it's all real, baby. But, so look how cute that looks.
Yeah. I don't know where else I would wear it other than that. Although last night.
New Year's Eve.
We could have done it last night.
Yeah, we could have done it yesterday.
Because that's the other big event.
So, yeah. So this weekend was dedicated more to Daytona Beach Bike Week.
Yes, it was Bike Week 2025.
I don't even know what annual that is.
They said, I think we're getting on the 80th.
Yeah. So cute.
And we love Bike Week it's just good people, and they save their money. It's NASCAR's here too, which was the weekend before her birthday.
Right.
So it's, one right after the other. But NASCAR people are nice. It's very middle class. They've saved Americana. They've saved all year long to come and have fun, and that's what they do when they're here.
All the Winnebagos are here. Their flags.
Oh, the flags.
And we might have touched on that before.
Yeah, we didn't say what happened. We made a recording and we had technical difficulties and had to
last
week,
last week we did, and it wasn't my fault this time.
But the flags
a little bit
on NASCAR when they're camping, they put the American flag is always on the top, and then it goes to the usually the service, like Marines, Army, whatever, and then it'll go down to the car that they're supporting, and then it'll be the liquor they're drinking, the cigarettes they're smoking, and then their favorite country star possibly, or porn star, or and some of them will have these huge flagpoles on their winnies, and it'll go down in that.
And that's real pretty.
It's fun to see.
It's pretty. It's pretty. I've got my hair is growing out, so it sits back there weird. It drives me crazy every time I go buy
hair being weird.
I go buy something. Every time I go by a mirror or window, I'm like, what is that?
I don't see
It's
anything.
it gets stuck right on my collar,
Oh, okay.
and I always see this, and I'm like, I have
figure out
a
if you're growing it out.
childhood drama from cowlicks, I think.
Childhood trauma.
Yeah,
You're having flashbacks.
yeah.
So then the other event in Daytona is Bike Week, which also has
How many
campers.
kids did not have childhood drama when it comes to cowlicks? Was it just
Is
us?
it trauma or drama?
Trauma. Did I say trauma?
You said drama.
Well, it was that too, because I used to get beaten on a regular basis in the house
For cowlicks?
because like the way she always combed my hair,
Oh.
I always had like this Loretta Lynn thing, and I'd be like,
How long was it? See, now I've got
Seriously?
Crystal Gale going on.
yeah. But yours are never too bad, but I have like this huge cowlicks that I have over the years.
Which that would be a dad story too. He liked
Okay.
long hair. My mom didn't care, but she didn't like, there's 3 girls, and she didn't like having to comb it out. So she told him if
3
he wanted
girls.
long hair, then he'd have to keep up with it. So he'd put us all on, what was it? Do we have a picnic bench? I just remember standing on something. What was it that we stood on?
For what?
And then he'd cut our hair.
I wasn't listening. Wait, what?
He'd cut our hair.
He
But he'd
cut
have
our
us all
hair?
stand and he'd just go across.
I don't remember that. I believe you, but I don't remember it.
And when you got gum or anything in your hair, he'd be the one to cut it out with his buck knife.
That's why I cut my hair always.
Yeah.
I just stopped that whole thing and just would go to, what is it? It was like Sally's school for hairdressing. Mom would take me to Sally's school for hairdressing.
Sally.
I don't know what it was. And then it was in the Gables, and you would get the person that just walked in, and they would learn to cut your hair. But it was fine. My hair grew back always in a good way.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
You always cut your hair.
Yeah, I always cut my hair. I had the shag.
You
That was
always
my
have-
favorite. I love the shag. And then I had the Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, yes, you did for
I
quite
had
a
the
few
Dorothy
years.
Hamill.
Yes, you did.
I had a boy's cut. I don't know what that was called. That was the first one I got. And then
The Dutch boy.
I don't know what it was.
Dutch boy.
Dad had a heart attack. And then yeah, I had a few. It was cut. But anyway. So
we're gonna go through.
We were at the bike. We had a good time with the bikers yesterday. And so if we're
coleslaw wrestling.
if we're lagging, and by the way, I've only got 1 cup today.
I know. There's no alcohol today.
I did buy. You know what I did, because I couldn't do any more of the usual. Just had enough, and so I was gonna be. And I don't know if I just had just the hot beer yesterday. Maybe just the hot beer.
It was good for a few minutes, but then it's Florida heat and beer in a plastic cup, and it doesn't really.
and
last
dusty,
long.
bad. So many bad smells. Coleslaw.
Ooh, coleslaw brings out the
wrestling.
very bad.
It's
smells.
coleslaw, which is just cabbage, which is fine. The first time you go, well, okay, I smell it. Then you start smelling the reefer, and then the everything, horse, because it's like a horse.
Which
I mean,
pot
it's just a lot.
nowadays doesn't smell the same.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's because they're putting it in their
I'm
little
getting old.
vapes.
I'm getting
or-
old. I'm getting
Yeah,
old.
or we just reached that age, but it smells more vinegary now. I think it smells more synthetic, not as dirty.
So I did buy some diet iced tea.
I was gonna say, powder.
No, I did buy some diet iced tea, and I was going to see if the iced tea vodka is still good. I was going to do that,
We
and I
love
just went.
ourselves some Barnett's.
She got you that, so I was like, we're good. We're good. And to tell you the truth,
We're just gonna reminisce.
I feel as though the next couple of days may be more adulting, because a friend's coming to stay at a couple of days. So I figured I'd say give myself 1 day off. Anyway, so what do you want to show first? Shall we just
Okay,
run
so-
through the
Okay, so we had your birthday, which was the Silver Beaver second meeting.
am I allowed to show the silver beavers?
No,
The silver
It's
beaver.
a secret of who's in
It's
it.
right. It's right there.
But
the
it is,
silver
yeah.
beaver.
We
Princess Diana made those for decorations.
and this is exactly what we all look like.
It's really.
It
It was so that's what that is it was a joke. Christmas gifts, we always do Christmas amongst the tiny group, and it's just supposed to be silly, just supposed to be silly gifts. or maybe it's not supposed to be silly gifts, but I always give bad gifts. I don't know if it was just me or whatever. But I gave, I thought it would be funny to start a troop.
Because she got kicked out of the brownies.
I did.
When she was little.
I think that's really what it was.
You feel like you're missing something.
I feel like I'm missing something.
You gotta be
Prom
part-
is next year. I didn't go to prom. I never went to senior
You
prom.
know, we'll wait for Nina to get out of high school, and then we'll have our own.
Okay.
Can we have a silver prom? Is that?
It'll be golden by then.
It'll be golden girl prom.
So I just got, like, it looks like a, what is it? A beret. And then I got the little vest and I put patches on the vest, like really horrible, rude patches.
Yeah.
And,
Awesome.
and there you go.
And like, one of the ladies,
Silly.
like Shmamie got a patch for not spilling her drink.
Yes.
Because she's
awesome.
a pro.
She's a rock star.
And most of us do that as well. But she proved herself quite a few years ago.
That was a hard night.
Yeah. One person in
People were tripping over nothing. There were
Yeah.
little leprechauns tripping us all night.
One went down and she claimed to
She
be a
did.
pro, but she lost some liquids. And Shmamie did not. And so she got
No.
the patch.
Well, she always looks so good anyway.
Yeah. So
So that's it. So it's certain patches.
so
for
we
certain
did
people.
that. And then we went to Florida Man Games.
No
and-
pictures on that.
Yeah, no pictures because it's a secret society, the Silver Beavers. We can't give away who's in it.
And yes, we know.
But the membership is growing.
We know. There is another group called the Silver Beavers.
Yeah.
And yes, they are lesbians. And yes, they might be very woodsy lesbians. And that's okay.
But it's not associated with us.
No,
We've got a whole
Yet.
different bunch of Silver
depends on how much
Beavers.
they want to pay me.
Yeah. We haven't quite. We stay. Let's say we're the Eastern Silver
We can be
Beavers.
Southeast. We
Southeast.
don't want to, but we don't want to.
I don't want to associate with them.
No, let's not.
It's
Let's
a
not.
whole different. It's
Yeah.
a whole different.
It's
troop.
just silly. So anyway, and we
okay.
haven't really come up with all of the book yet.
Oh, our manual.
Our manual, yeah.
But yeah, we do have a.
But we get some patches for this weekend, and one of us
yes.
does not. So
Yes, she gets punished.
yeah, but not really her fault. I don't think this time we didn't plan it, so we just take advantage. All right. So anyway, so let me get my.
Okay, so we're going to review Florida Man Games for the people who couldn't go, and we actually well,
start here.
you could do. Do you know which one's a good like?
I had that last time we did it. This time we're going to go just with at will. How about that? Because it's good.
Some of them are better than others. And it could be the cameraman. And I'm going to claim that my camera adds at least 30 pounds to everybody.
We're old. Screw it.
Okay, so the thing is, when you're at Florida Games, it's to not take yourself so serious. And you do what you think is Florida. And
They were at the first one too. We
Yeah.
saw them the first time. I think they were wearing the same thing.
yes,
I think he's got a little bit more nipplage
showing
tats going.
tats, and I think she got a new bathing suit top.
Yes.
But
And then we've got Busey. Busey.
so Gary Busey's son, grandson, great grandson, Mike Busey. Yeah.
Anyway, he was there. He kind of helped. He helped with the announcements and stuff like that. He was just having a good time, and evidently he's fairly popular on the wide world web internet.
In the internet.
I didn't see the dogs. I would have highly loved to have seen the dogs. I didn't even realize
But
there were
yet
dogs there.
his blouse is unbuttoned there too.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in. He said it comes out at night.
I'm not sure it can be closed on. I don't know what size that would be to close it.
Bless his heart.
So I think he
Bless his
made
heart.
that work for himself. Okay, one of our favorite events.
This was so fun.
It was the lawnmower race. And there was everything from the stand-up, like professional kind of, people that do the lawn maintenance.
One guy, he had spent like $27,000 on his motorcycle. I mean, on his lawnmower. This is not him. This is just
This
another
guy was having
enthusiast.
so much fun.
He was either really, really drunk or really, really just having a good time.
He was having a good time. And they went really fast. And then it went all the way to that other one.
I think this guy is the one that.
That's a stand-up. I thought it was the one with the trucking company, the one that went really fast.
Let's see.
I think you might have video. It might be. No, it wasn't either of these.
Oh,
So also
bless
they-
her heart.
They had, there's the push mower.
There's the push mower.
And he was hilarious. And he made it all the way around.
He beat him. What do you mean? I have never been on a lawnmower that goes that slow in my life. So.
And you had to stop at certain places and like flip the bottles and do like giant beer pong. And the photographer went up.
Should I rewind that a little bit?
Watch the photographer.
Oh, I cut him out. Wait, there he is.
Right there. Anyway, so it was super fun. I know you've got video of the fast one.
I don't know.
He was doing donuts and everything.
Is that him?
No,
That's
it was a
stand-up.
sitting. It was a sitting mower. Yeah, I'm positive. Because on the side it said like so and so trucking. Is that right there?
And I want to point out, if you look at the one that we just watched, this one we just watched. If you look in the background, you'll see back here, there's a little boy running with he was a trip.
Farrell.
His mother, she needed medication.
Yeah.
This was an early on. The motor race was like one of the first ones that they did, the grass cutters. And by the end of the day, he was on like college kids' shoulders, no shirt.
He had a ball.
He was
wait,
having a-
it's up on the corner. That one.
This
I
one?
think it's that. Oh no. it's
No,
not.
that's the first one. Yeah, I don't think I did. I don't think I got that
Maybe it was
guy. I don't think I got that. There's just so much. No. So
Oh, what was it? What's this one right here?
this,
Up. that.
This?
Yeah.
it's the same one. I don't think I got that guy. I think
I know we had video of it because I remember seeing
you
it.
might have it, or it might be down further.
Maybe
We
it's
can
down
come back.
there.
I'm going to go through a couple pictures so they get to see the looks.
Okay, so we had ankle monitors on, and then those guys were a mullet crew and the fake cigarettes and the $20 drinks that they had. That was the only bad
Yeah,
part.
it was the only bad part.
But it's only the second year. Oh yeah, with
Which one?
the one with Shmamy and the yeah. Okay, so this is like one of our favorite outfits for Florida Man is the men in the shorter jean shorts that are cutoffs with the boots. Not that we see a lot of that. You said you see a lot of that, right? I don't see a lot of it, but that's what I mean.
I kind of grew up with that. I kind of dated that. I dated that.
I mean, I know of it, and it is very Florida, in the middle of Florida, I would say. I don't know. Because we lived in Miami, so we were more city, but it is a version of Florida Man that I do.
That's what I think of it. I think that's
Okay, and so this is what happens. In the bleachers.
And I'm kind of, because I can't put it on YouTube if I put the whole song. So I can't play it for long because YouTube is horrible. I think this is a little bit longer. We could talk. It's just people having a good time. I could probably, if we talk over
Yeah,
the
talk
music,
over it.
I don't even think, they pick it up. They're so
But
picky.
he's not part of the entertainment.
No.
He's just having a great time.
Having a great time.
And God love him. No, save her. Don't do that.
I will not. I will not.
Okay, so then okay, so it was Eat the Butt was one of the contests where they ate some pork butt. And let me tell you, Oh, and this was
This was
beer pong.
the beer pong. Now you can see it in the background.
So the human beer pong, they had you were offense or defense, and then if the defense allowed the offense to get to one of those pools of water, each pool represented what the other one was going to have to drink. So one was bong water, one was whiskey, and one was
One was it was
bong water, whiskey,
bong, and beer.
Okay, and beer. And so most of them went to the bong water, and I have to say they had their first all-female team, and the female did it better than the male.
This is no, this is not.
And she chose different than I would have chosen, but she chose whiskey first and then the bong water. She had 2 shots of bong water and whiskey.
She was an unbelievable pro.
And so she did the whiskey first, which I would have chose second, but I think she had it right. I think burn the insides first.
Yeah, get it clear.
Then do the bong water, but then you got to piece the bong water.
I would have thrown myself at a third whiskey. I think.
Yeah,
that's gross. But that was okay. That was fun. It took too long. I think they should have.
And Eat the Butt was just. It's like a Beavis and Butthead because the announcers couldn't have said "eat the butt" more, or any version of eating butt or butt eating or anything like that. But the first few hundred times you giggle, and then it kind of got to like, okay, here we go.
I was telling the guy, put some butt music.
Yeah, they needed some Florida or 2 Live Crew or something. And then they had
Let me see.
the human butt. Oh, then they had the sumo.
This
That's
is
the sumo. So the sumo, they had to have these inner tubes around them that they held on to one of the handles with one hand, and then they had a pitcher of beer in the other. And they had to basically buck each other.
Yeah, spill all the beer.
Whoever was left with more beer was the winner.
Or fell down.
Or fell down. If you fell down, you're out.
Which I guess basically is the same thing. If you fall down, you've done lost. Except unless you're angry.
Yeah. So that was fun. They found a new move. They started kicking the pitcher. They did have the woman in there. She probably has toddlers at home because she hung in there. It was a little off. He was a lot bigger than her. So, and everybody's the number 69. Oh, that was close.
That's not a good one. Let me see, where are they? Ooh. Here we go. That's a kind of a better view. Yes.
They had all these jumbotrons, which were beautiful, and
it was nice because no matter where you were, if you were sitting out in the field,
you could see
it.
And they had stands, which last year they didn't have many stands, and these were covered, so not everybody was sunburnt. There's the ladies, and there's, oh my God, it's Wix, who's on TikTok and Instagram.
He's wearing his wing.
And
you're getting 30 seconds of this one.
They had midget wrestling, which really doesn't have anything to do with Florida.
I didn't get
but
it.
People
they were
enjoy
everywhere.
It. People enjoy it.
They were everywhere. They were at the bike week.
Yeah, they were at bike week, so they're making their money.
I didn't get it.
Not
there's
Maine's
all the ladies.
favorite
That's a good
sport.
picture.
There's the ladies with all our chicken nugget wings.
We lost a few this year. It came early this year.
It came early, and one of the ladies had a
hey, look, we kept finding Waldo.
He was there last year too.
Yeah.
You know what? And I give him credit because that's an outfit that you can wear everywhere because everybody's like, oh, there's Waldo.
See? A lot of Florida man.
Florida man. And you know what? This year we talked about it last time, but there was a lot more wealthy people. I think we were their entertainment. They looked more Lily Pulitzer than straight out of Publix or Waffle House. And but that's okay if they need to look at how the other folk live.
Yeah, that's all right. They come and they're spending the money because, geez.
Yeah.
All right. So this was like one of my. I think this is my favorite.
I love it.
I like the
and this was a new edition this year. They didn't have it last year.
So.
And what was it? It was the Hurricane Party Prep contest. So it was 2 teams in one shopping cart with a jousting. They joust each other. and then they run and have to grab the supplies, hurricane supplies, and
the
party
groceries.
supplies before the other one. And the one with the most groceries in the cart at the end wins.
But anything goes. So you can steal it from your partner.
You can tip.
And these people, this video here that I'm showing you is nothing. I mean, people were beating each other up.
And then they'd hug it out after.
Yeah, everybody's having fun.
And this is the event that there actually was somebody arrested. That always looks like butt to me.
It does. And I think he does that on purpose. Let's see if I can find the one where they're arrested.
Yeah, and they were sitting in front of us. Actually, the guy who got arrested and his daughter were sitting in front of us for a little while, and they were 3 sheets to the wind. Not to mention they were sitting on the fence. Borderland games, there's not a lot of rules.
There's no rules anywhere.
You can sit where you want. You can get in. There was no
People
real...
standing on bars, on top of stuff. They were. Look at this. See? Wait. Okay, there. Oh, beat the.
Oh, she's done this before. She's done this before.
Oh, see, here he comes. Oh, no. Wait, where is
it? Was the very first one.
No. Oh, he just put her down.
And there's no male-female problem.
Look at her.
She's on it.
Look at her.
It's a woman, right?
It's a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it is. Anyway. Oh, look at that sunburn. We couldn't decide if that was sunburn or a rash. We were like,
it could be either because it matched his straps. It was the very first one of the. You may not.
I did get it on video. I did.
It's got to be
I've
maybe.
seen it.
Oh, we got to talk about that guy.
Okay.
Now you've got video. The next one is a video. What is that of?
Of him being creepy.
Okay, this is not Florida Man. This is the creepiest thing we've ever seen. This is a full-grown man with this hand puppet, Flamingo. And he didn't just do it, he did it constant.
The whole time at one point they did get up, but the whole time he was there. And the wife, like, it's normal.
It was normal. I'm hoping they don't have children for the children's sake.
It was
because it was creepy.
We're like this, like what
at first you're like, oh my God, maybe he just bought it and he's just having fun.
No, you can't find them.
But he didn't.
It's not like it just...
No, they didn't have them there. They didn't have very many. They don't have very many vendors.
That's cute. What a cute picture.
And
so that was one of my favorite.
Creepy.
I think that was like one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was my favorite. And then the end one. Oh wait, show the toilet. Or the other toilet is better. I think you did a better job. Oh wait, you're into Bike Week.
Oh.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, so the other fun thing that we do is we have these stickers that say motion activated or voice activated or clap activated. And we like to put them on random things just so we can sit back and watch people clap or yell, open, open. Because it's just for our...
I don't know what would happen if you were like over a urinal. You know?
I know.
What are you expecting?
I just think it's
Are
funny.
you expecting a little something? Or are you
Something
expecting...
to dab you dry?
But the perfect place.
It was perfect.
And then,
especially since we got to put our faces in that, you know, like...
And then Colleen did. I know. I don't understand why we got to have urinals.
I just want somebody to
clap activated.
It's stupid, but it's fun. We were stickering people as well.
Yeah.
We had, what was it, anal leakage stickers or something like that. Or rectal only.
Rectal only, yeah.
And we were stickering people with that, and they didn't know they were being stickered, except for this one lady who told on us. And then, he's a pirate.
Some of this stuff just cracks me up. All right, so this is the last event usually, and the main event. It is what is the catalytic converter theft. You have to steal the catalytic converter and evade police chase.
You have to jump through. Well, it started out the first year. You had to throw the alligator through the Wendy's drive-through because somebody actually did that.
You can
but,
either knock him down.
But now they don't throw the alligator, but they just jump through or they push the person down. and then they go through the Ford and get underneath there, get the catalytic converter, and that's what triggers the cop to run after you. And if you can evade the cop on the last part,
Real policemen,
Yep.
super good sports, and then they chase them. Oh, I love that guy. This guy kind of cheated because it looks like he got away, but he didn't. But the cop gave him a second chance. And then he took a victory lap, which was so wrong. Oh, but it's so funny because when there was like 2 or 3 of them, one of them was a girl that beat the cop. She literally
did, yeah.
beat him. And they were like afterwards, like as if they were like, that's it, my year. I beat the cops. So the cops super good.
they're fun.
Yeah.
Lots of cops there, and they were all having fun. And
That's the full video, but I don't think we really need that. We did I did a little short video of that. That's why.
You didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player
That's why I
too.
can't play that one
And if
Oh.
you
because it's got the music. But so that's that, and then so that was all fun to be had.
and then we went to Bike Week / Cabbage Patch, and
Well, okay. So is there anything else you want to say about the Florida Man? Next year, if I'm assuming we'll do it again, we will be taking our stuff with us because it was super expensive for the drinks.
that's the only thing I think they
But
needed
we
to
don't
tweak.
know how much control that they have.
Because it was $20 per $10 a can of beer, $20 for
Mm-hmm.
a White Claw
Yeah.
or a Neutral, whatever they had,
And they
so-
ran out. That's the worst part. On
and
top of
water
it, they
was
ran out.
10 too, right? Water was,
Water was 10.
and so they ran out of water, and they ran out of beer, and that's just too expensive.
much.
Because
Too
you
much.
pay to get
it's
in.
$20
It's like,
for parking. Again, I don't know how much control because they did it at a fairground this year. Where last time they did it like at a park in St. Augustine, so it might be a little bit different.
but that's where they need to tweak because the events were good. I don't
Yeah.
think we need the wrestling. It's not really Florida
No.
on trend.
And it
But-
took so long.
Yeah, but all in all, people are there to have fun.
And they had fun stuff. You could buy fun stuff. They had a lot of grilling stuff. The
Seasonings.
They had the
I'd like to see them vary it so that there's not a lot of competitors.
alcoholic cookie.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
And they had some like the cupcakes
And
in
that's
a
why-
jar.
That's why I
and-
kind of don't mind that we screwed that up because I'll tell you what, when we recorded last week for just this event, I was saucy at the end of our taping. I don't know if
Heated?
it was the cookie I'd had,
Yeah, we don't know.
but
what
I was
in
a
the cookie.
little hangy, a little touchy feely.
Oh, were you?
I was like, yeah, I was like,
Oh well.
It was just one drink, but it was a good one.
So anyway, so it was
rid of
good,
that.
but it can be better. And so we've got some ideas that I think we're going to pass on to him, and so that it becomes better and bigger and a thing, because we had a good time, and we're OGs. I mean,
Gotta.
we take pictures with the same people. Like you kind of know the people by their costumes and stuff like that, and everybody's there to have fun. And there was a younger crowd there, which I liked. And
There was
a younger crowd at the Coleslaw Wrestling too, which I was very excited about.
Are you?
I was.
Okay.
I like seeing the younger
Yeah.
folk enjoy themselves. There's not a lot to do for the younger people.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I agree. I do think there was less baby boomers, but the ones that were there were on point. They were on point. Like they deserve to be there. The older ones, the ones that are in their 70s.
Oh,
And I'm assuming
the real bikers.
it's a big assumption that they were in their 70s and not just a Daytona 60.
There are some times in
But
Daytona.
they were so happy, and I'll tell you what, I didn't see one of them that wasn't having a good day. And then
There are times in Daytona
and
where
then
you
there
look at
was-
somebody and you think,
very few Xers. I don't know that there were that many Xers, Generation X. And there was a lot
we're getting
of,
old.
I know, and then there was a lot of the younger ones. There was a lot like the millennials that they were having a good time. You know what? That's, yeah.
Daytona, you look at people and you go, I don't know if they're a very weathered 20 or a very good looking 70.
There's that's how we started the day at the bike.
But here, listen to this. So we're at the bike week, and their beers, because it's a huge event, bigger than Florida Man, and their beers were $3.
Yeah.
IPA,
And better.
$3.
Yeah. Well,
And
it's
their
the second
neutrals
year
were
now.
$5.
This is what, the 75th,
80th.
80th, something like that. So they've got it wrong. And it's at
God,
the
I'm
Cabbage Patch, and they have it there every year, and they've got it.
And they've got a lot of
Wired
vendors, lots
down
of vendors.
here.
This girl had great glasses. I
We-
took the picture for the glasses.
She
Believe it
wasn't
or not.
embarrassed. Like, it didn't register to the mom.
I didn't even see what was going on below the
She
neck.
just liked the glasses for
For
one
my
of the
daughter.
teens. And so the girl was just okay with it. Bless her heart. She was super nice. By the way, all of those girls were super nice.
Fantastic.
Nice people. They were just so helpful and lovely.
having
they
a
get
good
good tips. They
time.
make great tips. Like they
They
great
make
tips.
they can make a year's worth of income in just that week, in bike week. And they do. They come here for just that. And that's the tree wood chipper,
That's the wood chipper.
which they throw the coleslaw in, or the cabbage in,
They put the cabbage in the tree trimmer.
one
At a-
by one
Okay.
by one, which
The-
has to change.
They just need one woman up there to help them out. Just one mom that's got more than one child.
I have to tell you, I did look around, but right there, wait, stop. That's brilliant. You see that Coos? Okay, so the Coos is for the neutrals or whatever. And he
Is it for
realized
bottles?
it's the same for beer bottles, but he flips it upside down, which is brilliant.
You know, you spend enough time with one in your hand,
Yeah.
and the brain starts working.
But okay, so when you looked around at the wood chipping going on with the cabbage chipping, the women all had the same face of, are we really just doing one at a time? We get it for like the event, like let's start and do the first 10, maybe the first 25, maybe the first 50. But after that, just put the whole bag in. These are the ladies that were wrestling. That poor first girl from Maryland, and she was fried, and then she had to go in vegetable oil and cabbage, and I'm not
So
sure her skin
They
didn't
were up
slide
to
off.
$750 for first place. Second place was like $250, I think. or
$350.
$350. And everybody else got accolades.
And
there
free
was
beer, free Bud
It
Light.
was all the Bud Light, all the Bud Light you could drink, and you got a free T-shirt and a free pair of breeches if you needed them.
Yes.
Because I don't think they asked for them back. Do you think they asked
Oh
for them
God,
back?
I hope not. The smell wouldn't come off, I'm sure. But they had girls from Virginia, from Maryland, one even from Boca, which I believe went down to the last wrestle.
There they are.
It was the blonde from Boca. And I believe, oh geez. That girl with the black t-shirt with the black cowboy boots, she's the one that went down at the end. We don't know if she broke her knee.
Was she the one that, was
Yeah.
that her?
Yeah.
I didn't know which one it was.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
She looked smaller. I think it was the other one.
I could be wrong.
Just to give you a taste. And this is their first one. By the end of the day, there was 2 rounds. By the end of the day, those girls were just coleslaw everywhere.
Linda Lee doesn't know whether to get pinned or make out. There's a one. Nope, she got the right shoulder up.
Oh, well, I like where you stopped that. There's a lot of cabbage up there. You can't see it, but
I
there's.
think this is the girl that hurt her knee.
Yeah, I am. I'm like, oh no, I don't remember. No, I don't remember that bathing suit top. She had a different top.
Oh.
That's the Boca Raton girl, right?
Yeah. She was good. That's a
She
Boca
was
Raton.
very good, and she didn't look the part.
No. Oh, was it this chick?
No,
No,
that's who I thought it was.
Yeah.
But it was that one.
So it was the big girl then.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
That's the big girl.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
explain that.
Okay, so this is a place that's been around since they said what 1921.
Yeah,
It's
25.
called Sapotniks. It's the Cabbage Patch. And when I go by, I always see this one. Now, lately, all these dark ones have shown up.
Yeah, they weren't there. That's just bike
They
week.
weren't there. Usually, it's just the other stuff. And there's this one, Kev, who has a big one. He wrote his name real big on there, and it always bummed me out. I wanted to be bigger than Kev. And that was my birthday wish.
I'm looking for Kev.
He's above the window to the left of
Yeah.
her. Anyway, so I didn't get as big as Kev because I didn't want to go over anybody. I felt bad about going over. So I did as big as I could. There's Kev. Oh,
Did you see it?
you see
No.
the EV up there.
Yeah.
But see the EV?
That's what makes you mad.
It
for
made me mad
years.
for years that, Kev was ruling the thing. So knowing we were going to go to the cabbage
Oh,
wrestling,
there he is.
I decided to put some paint in my.
And yes, look how
jacket.
much better you look now.
I look better than Kev, but I don't think I'm bigger than Kev, but that's okay. I've got a heart.
I think it's pretty close.
That's all I want to do is beat Kev. Everybody else, Kev
And
held the record for a
to
long
go up
time.
higher too, but
I wanted to go up higher, but we didn't have
We didn't
leverage.
have-
we didn't bring I was going to
we
bring a
didn't-
footstool.
we didn't bring the skinny bitches for our shoulders.
Yeah. And so we did the best we could. And then since I had extra paint, we let Mamie get in on it and represent her family. And we ended
Put
up,
some
and we
stickers.
stickers. Yeah. So this is just one event. And look at the rows and rows and rows of bikes.
Yeah, and they have these events all over town. They have it in Norman. They have it in New Smyrna. They have it over there. I guess the main one is actually in the beach, Daytona Beach at the Boo Hill. Right?
Oh,
Boot Hill?
yeah, on Main Street.
Main
the
Street.
Froggies and Boot
Yeah.
Hill. And then they have at the Speedway, all the vendors, like you name a motorcycle, they're there. Indian, Kawasaki, all of that is there with their bikes and stuff. And so it's fun. And Main Street gets crazy at night. And that is super fun.
Well, I don't even know what the death count was this year. And traumas
Oh, yeah.
left and right.
I've got a child that works at the hospital and she said the traumas were up.
And we had a shooting just yesterday.
And they've got like the ring of death. And
Yeah.
oh, that's a good
the girl.
one.
So it was the big girl, I think.
No, she doesn't have the same tattoos. The other one.
So
had
anyway,
tattoos
this
on her
poor
thighs.
girl, and because we didn't stay for the whole thing, because I think this was like 2 hours later, that she had broke. I don't know, went to the hospital, broke her leg or something. It looked like she broke it, but I couldn't tell because that's how she was just holding it, and it looked funny, or what. But
She did something, went
it
down,
was the
didn't
big
get
girl.
back up.
The
I wonder who they
little
gave
Boca.
it to. Yes, they have
They
to
had
give
to
it to
give
the
it-
little.
yeah, they had to give it to the little-
blonde Boca Raton
And
representing.
that little girl.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot going on in this picture.
And that's it. That's our walk of shame back home.
It was fun. I don't know how you've got to experience it once. And actually, we had our friends that we went with had lived here for 20 years and never done. You hadn't done a coleslaw.
I've
wrestling.
never been at coleslaw either.
So there's different times for different, like you can do one.
They
up in
usually have it during the
Ormond.
week, is
Yeah.
what they.
They usually do it on Wednesdays, but they did it twice this time. But there's different things on Bike Week that you can attend, and so you don't get the whole feel.
Right.
Sometimes like you can do Main Street.
You know,
but
they
you
have
haven't done-
runs and stuff like that. And it's basically just people being crazy. And then you can go to the International Speedway, Daytona International Speedway,
Try out
where
any
you can
bike.
try bikes. You usually have to sign up, and it's a lot of waiting, but everybody used to do it all the time and enjoyed it. It's a fun
and
time.
bands and beer and
Oh, a lot. They had two bands back to back,
yeah.
and another one on the other side too.
They had one inside
that's
Cabbage
good.
Patch,
It was good.
and then two outside,
And I have
and then
to
on
say,
the other side.
this if you're gonna rate it, go and it's funny because we were at the Florida Man. We were like, oh, it's a bad weekend to do it because Bike Week literally started like the weekend before and goes all the way. It's like Saturday to a week Sunday, and Sunday is supposed to be the parade out of town, but I think that's died down a bit.
Now they have Survivor parties.
But I would take Bike Week over this as well. Because
Bike
it's
Week over
more
Florida Man?
Over Florida Man, if I had to make a choice, if I was coming down, just because they haven't worked out all the kinks,
I would say Bike Week for somebody coming down.
full bar,
But for us,
full
I don't
bars,
know. I think I had more laughs at Florida Man.
cold beer.
But it was priced better.
It was priced better.
But
Well, we went all day yesterday and spent like $5.
I was in.
Yeah, so
And nobody
So that
got
was good.
dehydrated.
nobody got a headache or threw up.
Yeah. We're not mentioning names.
No, wasn't me.
And I did love that Yaya was in her pastel colors.
You didn't wear your chaps.
Not me. Don't look at me. I don't have those things.
How do you walk in chaps? It never covers the part
I think
that
that's-
chafes.
That's what I was gonna, that's probably why they call it chapped. You
Is
get
that what
chapped.
it is? I'm like,
I would think.
it never made sense to me. You're on a horse. It's supposed to protect you, like the original reason for it.
Well, that's where you would need the leather. It's
would be
where,
right there.
I know. I don't get it.
Oh, we saw. I think the most shocking thing, maybe not the most, but the most shocking thing I might have seen was that big chick on what was it, a Softail or whatever. So it's like a big Harley, but it's just got the little back seat.
Kotex pad seat.
I don't know where the seat went, but they balanced.
She swallowed it. I'm pretty sure.
All you saw was like the tire.
God love her.
She was happy.
She
Oh
was-
no, she actually looked a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, she got up and got on
Yeah,
one
she
leg
was
at the
like-
stop sign.
I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did. There's no way. First of all, if my husband came home with one of those, I wouldn't get on it. I wouldn't get on that tiny little thing
Maxi.
ever. No, put a big seat on. I'm a big girl. Always a big girl. Never
Well,
gonna.
the other thing that's fun at
Even the small bitches are not coming.
Bike Week is when you give a man a cape.
Yeah,
There's men on scooters, and they're in the
They're there.
realm of Harleys and stuff.
I
and-
won't mention names, but one very
Oh.
close to used to be the same thing. So
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible.
embarrassing.
Embarrassing. I don't understand how I mean, even guys on bikes are like, they get right in on the end, and you're like,
know.
what are you thinking?
Yeah,
You give a man a cape and they think they're Superman. I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
yeah.
it doesn't take much.
Although I think the women too, because I'll tell you what, there were a lot of women there that had confidence. They had an overabundance of confidence. Because I guess I'm just going to have fun today and I'm not going to worry about it. When you go to a nudist colony, do you worry about having, you were there.
Personally,
So
I
don't
wonder
know.
how you pick out your socks at a nudist colony. What do you match them to?
I think it depends on the event.
Because I have been to a nudist colony where I was going for something
It
else.
depends if you can tuck it or not.
It's just like you go play tennis. They're playing tennis nude, and you're like, what do they match the socks to? Like, they put on socks. Like, why are we
And shoes,
stopping
yeah.
there? Like, why?
Oh,
I
yeah.
get the shoes because it's, protection. But if you go to a business meeting on a nudist colony, do you wear a tie? These are the things that come into mind. I don't know.
Right now, my chat GPT is looking it up for me, and I will have all sorts of advertisements later.
But yeah. Oh, the women, straps were a big thing. Straps. I'm not going to tell you where the straps were everywhere.
It looked like it would be netting in the places that should not be netted. Wow. Like, what is that, fishnet?
I don't know how.
Fishnet.
With straps.
Fishnet.
And yeah, there was a lot of very confident
literally,
women.
I'm uncomfortable just talking about it.
I
I feel right now as though I want to adjust.
Yeah. There was I do like when you go, and I'm judging a little. When you go to these events and there's like,
Why
for
we
lack of
go
a better
to
word,
judge.
yuppies. Okay, so you'll have a cute yuppie girl. And if you guys don't know what a yuppie is, it's like an 80s term, but whatever. I don't know how else to explain it. Is it like a millennial
A preppy.
that's preppy?
That's
kind of
even
thing?
older.
Anyway, when they go thinking they know what a biker is gonna wear, but it's like their taste plus
The white
biker.
pants. You're talking about the white pants.
No, that was another thing. Nobody told her.
Nobody
Somebody
told
was
her.
wearing white pants. Nobody told
White
her.
boots, white pants. And you're like, I know where she was going with that.
I did.
Everybody else is in the black leather. I'm going to wear white. It was already dirty. She had just walked in already dusty.
The fancy boots. This girl that I'm talking of, she had fancy boots, little heel, and then she had pleather, cute, like tailored pleather shorts, and quite a lot of ass hanging out, and then
Okay. It's the place for it.
and then she
Like, I think you sign a waiver.
she
If you
had
have a big ass, it has to be hanging out.
a bedazzled, probably $400 top.
What would, I can't.
That is
what would
a
that
tank
feel like?
top.
Like to walk around.
No, she didn't.
like
She
that.
didn't show skin. It was very, very.
I did
tailored.
like the shirts. I did actually really like the shirts where it was like stocking material, like just see
Sheer.
through, but had like the bathing suit top,
Oh, I didn't see that.
shiny. It was like sequence, little tiny bathing suit top, but it was a shirt with that
Oh,
in
that's
it.
fun.
And I was
didn't
like-
see that.
That was well done. And,
I like
and
that
I
idea.
have to say it,
I like.
it was on a cute little thing.
Oh, okay.
So that might have been. I mean, I'd have worn it. Might have been.
I do like the macrame. I would do the macrame if I was
That's all right.
21
That's
again.
Yeah.
I don't think the macrame would have held mine.
Oh
but
my God. It was just such fun people watching.
It's such good people watching, and the food
Like the
looked
the
good.
clip-ons. I love the clip-ons
Oh.
that they bring them back. Like you get to like bring back your stuff. Like
banana clips.
she can't go shopping with the banana clips with the hair in it. You can't do that anymore. You can't here.
Yes,
You
can.
got one. You haven't used it in 10, 15 years.
Everything
year.
goes at Bike Week. Everything, and nobody. I'm going to tell you, people were fantastic. Nobody. You could leave your phone. Nobody would take it. Nobody would
Yeah.
steal it. It was there. People were picking up their own trash.
Yeah. It's a good
It's
group.
a good group of people.
They have a good they just want to have fun. They just want to
Yes.
have a good time.
They spent
The
their money to
men
get
are all
here.
sitting around talking about how to fix their bikes.
They have the vendors at these things. They have them fixing their bikes. They have custom making their seats right there.
It'll be
I mean, you see leather
10
work happening.
10 men around one motorcycle trying to fix a little push. How do you click that in there? And you're like, that's so cute.
Or they're oohing and ahhing
Oh,
over
that's so
each other's
cute.
little
That's so cute.
accessories
Oh yeah,
and
great patches.
oh, good patches.
Yeah.
And I did see a Franchi. There was like a guy from France, and wow, he had a lot
How
of
did you tell? How is it from France?
because he had the France thing, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong until I saw the France patch. He had the Miss Me jean shorts on. He had a cracker plaid shirt on, and then the motorcycle gang.
you sure he wasn't
thing.
from Ontario?
And then could have been again. There was something wrong with him, and
Either way. That's funny.
yeah, there was a whole lot going on. And then he had a different color. There was a lot going on.
It's
and-
good. It was just good. Just a good day. Good
Good
weather.
day.
Not a really sunny, warmer, but a breeze. It was a good day.
It was a good.
Too bad
day.
y'all couldn't be there.
I know. You're going to have to go to Florida Gaming Games, and you're going to have to go to Bike Week. It's a thing. And we did it, and we still know how to have fun when we're old. And the good news is we had children to pick us up and drop us off. We didn't have to pay for an Uber. And we didn't have to pay for parking.
Well done. That
Yeah.
looked wrong.
Did it? It's a belly.
Oh,
I don't know.
see, I see the foot. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I
I don't have my glasses on.
can't reach back. I'll throw my shoulder out. I'm going to break the chair too anymore. I'm going to put some things upside down. That's stupid.
You gonna get in trouble?
I can't even go there. There's just I'm speechless. Quinces.